¿Qué pasa, pa? ¿Querés ver clips como estos?
Recemos porque voy a matar a todo el pueblo, boludo. Ay, amigo, termino de voy a hacer un genocidio ahora mismo.
Entonces quédate, que tenés la parte 6 de Kingdom Come Deliverance. Acuérdese que estos videos salen de los streams de Twitch, Kick y YouTube. Y también tengo TikTok, donde grabo los mejores clips y los subo ahí.
I'm afraid you were right when you said these hostilities wouldn't end at Probislavitz.
That comes as no surprise.
What has happened?
My men reported 2 more attacks today.
No.
Ah, Henry. I'm glad you're here. It seems like we'll have another task for you. Come and join us.
My lord.
Greetings, lad.
The bandits raided a few remote hamlets, but that's the least of our worries. They also attacked Merhoyed, and that's a much more serious matter.
Meroyed. Matthias is working there.
No.
They attacked right after the battle in Probislavitz. Bastards are probably trying to prove they're still strong. But there's a silver lining. The villagers held them off, and they even took one captive. He's wounded, but we can still interrogate him.
Bien.
Your Graces, I hope I'm not intruding.
¿Este?
On the contrary, Master Tobias. Unlike Bernard, you are the bearer of good tidings. Or so I gather from the coin you carry. Tell me, how many groschen did we find in Probislavitz?
My lord, I'm sorry, but my news is no better than Captain Bernard's. These coins are very good. That is to say, well-made facsimiles, as we call them.
What? I don't give a fuck what you call them. I want to know what they're fucking worth.
That's just it, sir. They're worth nothing.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, Master Tobias? This here
It's just a pile of copper.
Curva! Fuck!
Plated with silver, so it's still of some worth.
Curva! Fuck!
O sea, estuvieron...
Is it a lot of work to make such counterfeits, Master Tobias?
I should say so, sir. Highly demanding work. Especially to make such plausible forgeries. They would need a well-hidden foundry, several craftsmen, and a source of material.
But they could just be brought in from somewhere else, could they not?
Well, they could, but then again, the silver mines are nearby, and these groschen seem freshly minted, so...
So we are facing a foe who has almost limitless sources of coin. That's all we need.
Doppeltel.
Well, gentlemen, it's clear what we have to do. Interrogate that captive bandit, find out their numbers, and promptly cut off their supply of money. Otherwise, they'll soon have another encampment.
If they haven't already.
But I doubt it, sir. Merhoyed wouldn't have been able to hold them off if they did.
Well, lad, I said we'd have work for you, but it never crossed my mind there would be this much. You've already proved your worth as an investigator, so I'm putting my faith in you again. Go to Merhoyed and question that captive. Find out where those brigands are hiding, how many there are, and what they're planning. And while you're at it, see if you can find some clues as to where this counterfeit coin is coming from.
Very well, sir.
Good luck. We're counting on you, all of us. Come report to me as soon as you know anything. I'll be at the lookout point near Talmberg.
No, Talmberg. Ay, ay, ay. Ya dijeron que acá hay un bandido que... tengo que interrogar. Ahora vamos a hablar de esta señora. No, es un tipo. Ahora sí sabe dónde es.
Jesus Christ be praised.
¿Qué
What's
pasó
happened
acá?
here?
Things are bad. Very bad. First we get attacked by them brigands. Barely come out of that alive, and now the plague.
Plague, you said?
No, la peste.
Indeed so. Something's up with the village. Even the livestock are dying.
No,
It's a gruesome sight.
no, durísimo. Ahora, háblame de la
Tell me
plaga.
more about this plague. It sounds terrible.
Worse than you can imagine. The old stud, livestock, sheep, chickens. All dead or dying. No doubt the people will be next. Melika's old woman's taken to her bed, and it doesn't look good.
No,
Straw's wife and brother, more and more.
I'm sorry to hear it.
duro. De la
Who are
plaga esta.
Melikar and Straw?
That's right. You're not from round here, are you? Melika's the one looking after things round here now. Before that, it was down to Smill from the Neuhoff stud. But they killed him that time they raided the place. And young Straw is the son of Andrew, a local woodcutter. Or was, I should say. The bandits sorted it out. The old man isn't taking it well.
Where will I find Melikar?
If you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, Melikar's is the house on the left.
I'd like to talk to Straw.
Ok.
I see. Well, if you stand at the main gate of the stables and look across the road, you'll see Straw's house on the right.
Los
Who
atacaron.
attacked you?
I don't know, some bandits. Ever since Skalitz was raised, they've been marauding the whole province.
Did you put up a fight?
We most certainly did. Once Melikar heard young Straw shouting to the hills, he handed everyone a pitchfork or a flail, and we ambushed the bastards.
Good on you.
Enorme.
How did it turn out?
We gave 'em what for until they turned tail and ran. But they cut up young Straw. Something awful. He didn't live to see morning.
Y yo creo que voy a hablar primero con ese chico antes de que muera. Este es Melicar, hola, ¿cómo andas?
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Saradzik Kobala. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Saradzig won't help us with that, any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
Nada sabe de la plaga. Déjame poner. Nadie podrá haber imaginado lo que podía pasar.
No one could have known what would happen.
If Saradzig hadn't pissed off into the woods and stayed in the camp, they would never have dared attack us.
If Saradzik hadn't gone into the woods, he'd have left so many to attack here that you'd never have fought them off.
It makes no odds now. We've a different problem to deal with.
If there's anything I can do, just tell me.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is.
Me suena.
She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed
che.
lime on the afflicted houses. But don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Ok, vamos a hablar con la gorda Johanka. ¿Dónde está Johanka, amigo? ¿Por qué no aparece ahora? Me dijeron que tiene que estar acá. ¿Dónde está Johanka? Acá estás, querida.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My God, did something happen?
Fue atacado y ahora hay una
I don't know if
plaga.
you've heard
Sí.
about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Sí.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you,
Es
Johanka.
terrible que me diga. Es terrible que no me diga que está en la pieza de al lado. Le digo, voy a tratar de encontrarlo. Hay una epidemia.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How Intriguing.
¿Verdad que sí?
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
Todo el pueblo. La verdad que sí, todo el pueblo.
I expect so, or why would they be so fearful about it?
Mehoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm.
Todos los animales están muertos, sí.
And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
Sí, lo sé.
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library.
No.
Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
No sé.
No, I can't.
Never mind. But do tell me what they're suffering from,
Bien,
and
menos
I'll
mal.
read up on it myself.
They all have a
Fiebre.
fever. Some are raving, even.
That's to be expected. What else?
Dolor de estómago,
One
sí, a
complained
todo.
of agonizing bellyache.
So it could be of digestive origin. Anything else?
Tiene mucha caca.
One victim complained of having dreadful runs.
Most unpleasant. What next?
Sed tenía
Thirst. They suffer from an insatiable thirst.
That may be down to the feverishness. What next?
Nada más, ¿no? Es esto y listo.
That's it.
Right. Stay until tomorrow. Perhaps I can come up with something.
Mañana es mucho tiempo.
Until tomorrow. That's an awfully long time.
Well, the old master's volumes are bulky.
Take care now.
No, hijo de puta. No, voy a tener que esperar hasta la madrugada a ver si este tipo saca la... Listo. A ver, papá, ¿qué encontraste?
So, how's it looking with this cure?
It gave me no rest all night.
Sí, tú el lado
I
tuyo.
think I have it. I'm afraid it's the plague, lad. But with the help of God, we may stop it yet. We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
No, la verdad que no.
I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe. And you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right
Histórico.
away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Mehoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick.
Sí, vayan,
Once you
vayan.
have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus.
Ah, acá. Remedio de Mejoyed. Ok. La receta es esto. Va la poción curativa que cura... No. Sí, cura a los aldeanos de Mejoyed. Alfgido. Necesitaréis alcohol, 2 puñados de Valerian. Valerian se llamará. Y uno de Onejoj, está bien. Echad caldeor de la valeriana que hierva durante 3 turnos. Dejad que se enfríe. Moled el ajeno. Echad el ajeno al caldero, pero que no hierva. Ok, Valerian y ajeno, está bien. A ver. Echad al caldero la valeriana. Y que hierva. Ok, pero la valeriana no se tira sola. O sea, tengo que tirarla con el alcohol. Está bien lo que dice.
Quiet!
Y ahora tiro las 2 valerianas. Y ahora tiro 2 valerianas. Una valeriana.
God, what will happen to my family?
2 valerianas. ¿Cómo prendo fuego? Fuelle. Ahí está. Y tengo que hacer que hierva totalmente. Bien. Está hirviendo. ¿Por cuántos turnos? Tres turnos. Ok, un turno. Otro turno del reloj. Bueno, y voy moliendo esto que es un ajeno.
I can't stay here.
Y ahora lo muelo. ¿No? Ah, ok, ahí se apagó. Lo dejo enfriar. Ahí está.
I won't get any
¿Sí?
sleep.
¿Ya está? Bueno. Recemos porque... Recemos... Voy a matar a todo el pueblo, boludo. Ay, amigo, termino de asesinar... Voy a hacer un genocidio ahora mismo. Acá estás.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Sí, la tengo.
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up.
Ok.
I'll see to the Straw family while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather
Sí, son
stubborn.
unos estúpidos. Son unos pelotudos todos. Ok. ¿Qué es este tipo? ¿A vos te puedo salvar?
I brought some help, as promised.
A ver, esto es lo que
Will you
digo de
let
que
me
se
see the
buguea a
prisoner?
veces.
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Sos un pelotudo, hermano. No,
Thank
la
Brother
gracia al tipo este.
Nicodemus. Without him, there'd have been no potion.
I'll do that. Now open up that shed. Farewell.
Vamos. ¡Salí! ¿Dónde estás?
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Sigue vivo todavía, igual. Está como moviendo el pecho, ¿no? ¡No! ¡Murió! No puedo creer. Ahora sí. Ey. Chistaba el... su
God
lord.
be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look there?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change. What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
No, but even dead he was of some use. It seems that bandit was a messenger. He was carrying a letter.
That's interesting. And what's in the letter?
Le voy a
Take a look for
decir.
yourself, sir.
The names of the sender and recipient aren't written there, just the initials S and T. Seems to have some quarrel between them. This S person is threatening to finish with counterfeiting. Apparently, there's some German knight on the trail of the merchant Menhart. At the time the letter was written, the knight was in the tavern in Sasau asking about him.
That sounds like a promising lead.
You go to Sasau and find out what you can about this foreign knight. If he really is following Menhart, then he must know more than we do.
Very well, sir.
Ok.
Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Good luck.
Ay, ay, ay. ¿Qué me va a decir este tipo?
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you.
Soy
At
un
least
picante.
not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir,
What is it?
Sí,
sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasau and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
gran reflexión, amigo. Gran reflexión. Me gustó.
Good luck, son.
¡Ipa! ¿Te copó el video? Acuérdense que estos videos salen de los streams de Twitch, Kick y YouTube. Y también tengo TikTok, donde grabo los mejores clips y los subo ahí. Y también Instagram.